I'm TV6 meteorologist Eric DeBroca, and here's your latest Weather on Demand forecast. Well, we'll call this round 2 this week for severe or nasty weather. Another strong area of low pressure is creating a strong fall-like storm that we're seeing with a whole mix of precipitation. I say fall-like because we're seeing winter precipitation with this one. Snow across the western UP and coming down at a pretty good clip too. Here's really a triple whammy here with the rain, snow, and winds. Here are sustained winds right now out of the north. Notice the directions here off in the western UP. Off in the north from Ironwood, 15 miles an hour. Sustained winds at 14 from Iron River, 21 from Houghton. But take a look at the central and the eastern UP. Winds are out of the south and lighter too, and that's why we're seeing mainly rain. Temperatures are warm enough to keep temperatures above freezing. And so for current wind gusts, we're seeing only 10 out of Marquette, but notice this, just basically a third of the UP across the west. 30 miles an hour or more, even Ontonagon and Copper Harbor, 30 to 35 gusts right now. An isolated 40 are going to be the weather picture. It's exactly why we have winter weather advisories for counties in purple, winter storm warnings for counties in pink, and a lakeshore flood advisory for Marquette County. And that means winds are going to be gusting out of the north as well, producing 14 to 18 feet waves, in addition to lead to almost 3 to 8 inches of snow across the Keweenaw Peninsula. And in the west, we're talking about closer to 6 to even 12 inches areas away from Lake Superior. And look at where our temperatures are going. It was 35 in Copper Harbor, 34 out of Houghton, freezing point in Ironwood as the cooler air starts to infiltrate from the northwest. Areas along the southeast still hanging on to the 40-degree temperatures, and that's just enough to keep it at rain there, and it's going to be stacking up mainly overnight tonight into the day on Saturday. Snow for the narrow corridor of the western UP, in addition to 40-plus mile-an-hour winds. Not going to be a very good night and first part of the day on Saturday to get out, but things will turn much calmer as we really clear things out of the way Saturday, mainly Saturday night, especially across the western UP. But we're still going to see nice weather for at least a little bit of the day on Sunday. Precipitation rates 0.15 of an inch an hour. When you do the math and say call it snowfall, we're talking about 2 inches of snowfall per hour. That's pretty good. In the Keweenaw Peninsula, a lot of storm reports and also a lot of weather icons or snow icons across the west, say Minnesota, where they saw 4 to 8 inches of snow earlier. Here's this big upper level low spinning very slowly as it's interacting with the storm off the northeast, and that's pretty much keeping things gridlocked for the time being. Putting this in motion here for you, though, it will eventually pick up speed and move across the southern portion of the UP overnight tonight. What that means is continued snow on the backside for the western UP. Otherwise, a rain event for the areas north and east as we get lake effect rain showers and then eventually snow tomorrow evening, but very light as drier air moves its way in. But here we go again, late Saturday, rather late Sunday into Monday, more rain and snow in the forecast. But with this system, we're talking about 5 inches of snow plus for a lot of cities in the western UP. Here's tomorrow evening, 9 inches in Ontonagon. It does taper as you head farther west, though. Marquette only about 1.5 inches. Your forecast for tonight, temperatures in the 30s, mid-30s in the eastern UP with some rain showers. Temperatures getting to the mid-40s tomorrow across the southeast. Only in the low 30s with steady AM snow with winds gusts to 25 to 30 miles an hour. Your TV6 extended forecast is a chilly, gloomy, and raw one. Any other adjectives, feel free to throw them in there because they're going to be, well, not the best. Rain and snow every single day. Chances of accumulation for the western UP with the system on Monday. These are little clippers, so nothing major, but it will be enough to keep things damp and enough to prevent you from doing some yard work.